and welcome to today's video. So for this video we are going to be talking about all things cleansers. This video is actually a first of a series that I'm going to be filming, so I'm going to be filming a series called the Skincare Diaries. So yeah, a series of videos for my YouTube channel, and every Sunday a new video for the Skincare Diaries will be added. So yeah, we're going to do cleansers this week, and then I'll do a video for each part of a skincare routine and talk you through them, talk you through some of my favourite products, and if I think that step is vital or not, or if you should be using it, what skin it's best for, etc. So yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to do a fixed video on a Sunday as part of a series, just to give kind of a video dedicated to each step in a skincare routine. So yeah, like I said, this one is going to be all about cleansers. So firstly, I'm just going to talk about cleansers in general and the step of cleansing and how important it is. So I guess the first question would be, do I think that cleansing is vital in your skincare routine? Do I really think that cleansers make a difference? And is it really something that you need to be doing? So my short answer is yes. I definitely think cleansers are vital for your skincare routine and looking after your skin. The reason for this is because I feel that it is the most simple step that everyone kind of follows in some way. Some people just like to use a bit of soap and water, or some people have a more in-depth skincare cleansing routine. But yeah, whatever you do, I definitely think cleansing is vital and very important, especially when it comes to avoiding breakouts and keeping your skin nice and clear, avoiding any blocked pores. Yeah, I think cleansing is definitely a good place to start if you're looking to get into a skincare routine. It's definitely the base, the simple step when it comes to skincare, and I feel like you need to start with cleansing regardless of what else you're doing, because say you just moisturise, or you just put on a serum or whatever and you don't cleanse, or you just put on a mask and you don't cleanse, it's going to ruin the results. You're not going to get anywhere with your skincare if you're not cleansing and giving a clean base for those products to nourish the skin and get deep into those pores. So yeah, it's definitely vital and a number one important step. And one of my top tips actually, and when it comes to skincare, I always say to people if they're starting out or not sure how they can start looking after their skin, I always say, if you do one thing, please just make sure you're cleansing your skin before bed, and if you're wearing makeup, then try your best to do a double cleanse. But yeah, just please make sure you cleanse your skin before bed, and obviously ideally in the morning as well. But a lot of people do it in the shower in the morning, and then they'll apply their skincare, and then in the evening they'll just go to sleep, head hits the pillow, and that's it. But you definitely need to be cleansing in the evening as well, just to wash all that dirt off from the day, any dead skin cells, any kind of pollution from outside, any makeup, anything like that. It all needs to be washed off. And in the night time, your skin is at its most receptive, so you don't want your skin to be working and cells to be regenerating and there to be a thick layer of dirt on the skin. It just doesn't create a good environment. And I can honestly say, in all the time that I've been wearing makeup, so probably for maybe 10 or so years, just under 10 years, I have never ever gone to bed without my makeup on, apart from once. Now, I did it once when I was just starting out in makeup, and I thought, oh, it's just a bit of mascara, a bit of facial makeup, it'll be fine. I was obviously really quite young and thought, oh, it'll be fine. I was really tired, probably at school or whatever, and I woke up the next morning and my skin reacted really badly. I had a bad breakout, and yeah, my skin does not deal well at all if I sleep in my makeup. So that was my lesson learnt. Yeah, so apart from that time, I have never slept with my makeup on. No matter if I've been on a night out or if it's late or whatever excuse, I never do it. And it's the top tip that I always give to people. Please always take your makeup off and cleanse your face properly before bedtime. Just mention in this video some of my favourite products for cleansing and what I find works really well. So I'm going to start off with this one. So this is just a micellar water. So this one's just the Nivea Micellar Professional Makeup Remover. And I'm mentioning this because I want to mention micellar waters. Now, I go through phases of either really loving them or just not liking them. It really does depend on the brand and how it's affecting my skin. Now, I've used a lot of micellar waters in the past that I've put on, and I can just feel that they're almost make my skin feel tingly, but not in a good way. And I've used a lot that actually break me out. Now, a lot of the Nivea ones I am actually okay with, and I use the Garnier, one of the Garnier ones. I think I used the green one for combination skin. I'm fine with that one, but I have used a few that have broke me out, so I try not to go for anything too perfumed or too crazy on a micellar water. And when they first came out, I wasn't really a fan of them. I just didn't really know what they did for your skin. Now, I only use micellar waters if I'm wearing makeup. So if I'm not, then I just use like my cleanser and do a double cleanse. But if I'm wearing makeup, then I'll use them just to get rid of that first layer. So obviously you just pop it on a cotton pad and then just let it, wipe it over the skin, press it in, and just let it sink in. And then remove that makeup, kind of like a wipe, I guess. Obviously wipes are another thing that people like to use instead of micellar waters. And there's a lot of biodegradable wipes that are coming out now. Nivea have just released 2 different biodegradable wipes. So yeah, obviously that's good because they're not good for the environment at all. So yeah, the micellar waters, they're good for a first step, I think, but in terms of using this and that's it, I would not recommend that at all. They don't give a deep enough cleanse, and they just really, if you think about it, they just kind of move the makeup around your face and remove the majority, but they're just moving it around your face really. They're not giving you a deep cleanse. So as a first step, they're good, but don't just stop after that. Okay, and then I'm just going to talk about generic cleansers. So now obviously you can get cream cleansers, foam cleansers, milky cleansers, oil-based cleansers, exfoliating cleansers. You can get so many now, and it can be quite overwhelming. So I just wanted to make this and kind of give my top ones that I like using for kind of each category and what I like using them for. And also what skin type they're good for. So yeah, I'm going to start off with the cleansers that I like to use in the morning in the shower. So I've got these 2 right here that I am going to talk about. So let's start with this one. So this is the Elemis Superfood Facial Wash, and I'm sure you've probably seen or heard of it before. It's a range that is loved by many, and I completely understand why. So I bought this I think it was 6 or so months ago, sometime last year, end of last year, and I started using it actually when I went to Mexico. So it was in October, and yeah, I bought it at the airport actually just before we went, and I used it throughout that holiday, and I thought, oh, I really like this. I really liked how it was making my skin feel and look, and I wasn't sure if it was just kind of due to obviously not wearing makeup and being in the sun, and I always find that your skin's better on holiday in the fresh sea air and everything. But I carried on using it when I got home, and I can honestly say I was really upset that it ran out, so I was really glad to get a new one. And yeah, it's honestly one of the only cleansers that I've used in the shower that really does make a difference. I find that it makes my skin really glowy, really wakes it up. The smell is amazing. So it's a prebiotic gel cleanser, and it's got lots of superfoods, and it's got avocado, broccoli, pumpkin seed oils in there. So yeah, it is honestly a cleanser that I will probably never not use now. The main thing for me is it completely helps avoid breakouts and just makes my skin feel so clear and wakes it up. And yeah, like I said, you can use it in the morning or evening. I quite like using this one in the morning in the shower, just to get my skin ready for the day. And yeah, I just pop it on and then add a little bit of water, and it goes into a foam, and then just wash it off. So yeah, I love this one. And then the other one I'm going to mention that I like to use in the shower is this Nivea one. So this is the Nivea Daily Essentials Gentle Exfoliating Scrub. It's got exfoliating granules in there. So I personally like using this. I do actually use it most days because it's a facial wash and not just a harsh exfoliator, it does actually give a gentle exfoliation. So this one says it's good for normal and combination skin, which I would agree with. Again, it does help avoid breakouts, and I just find that it's quite nice as well if you're wearing makeup to use this one before, because it's a gentle exfoliation. It creates a nice clear canvas for your makeup to make your skin nice and smooth. So yeah, it's just a really nice easy one to pop on in the shower, but again, isn't too harsh for every day, and gives a nice canvas for your makeup or skincare or whatever you want to go in with afterwards. And then next up, I'm going to go on to cleansers that I quite like to use in the evenings more than the mornings. So I've got 3 here. So I'm going to start off with this one because I started using this about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I can honestly say I love it. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel, but I really love it. So this is the Beauty Pie Super Healthy Skin Deep Purifying Cleanser. Now, this was in my last Beauty Pie haul I did, the massive haul that I filmed. So yeah, I said in that haul I wasn't sure how this was going to be because it's got white clay, kaolin and lactic acid. And like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of clay products, and especially clay cleansers, because I feel that they make my skin really tight and quite dry and uncomfortable. But I am so impressed with this. Now, I never thought that you could get a clay product that didn't make your skin feel really tight, and to say this one, it goes on so smoothly. Firstly, the pigmentation in this and the coverage is second to none. Like, I've never used a cleanser or any product really that covers your face so well. It's really thick, but it isn't drying at all. So yeah, it comes out pure white, and then I just pop it on all on my face, especially paying attention to my T-zone and then neck. I honestly find that it's really helped keep my skin clear, but also give it a bit more of a deeper cleanse. So I quite like using this one. I'll say this, the last week I've literally used it every night, but I quite like using this one every 2 or 3 nights, just to give it a nice deep cleanse. And then the thing that I love about this is you can leave it on for 2 or 3 minutes longer and it dries, but not uncomfortably. And you can double it up as a face mask. So I usually pop this on and then leave it on, clean brush my teeth, and then usually then just take it off with a hot flannel. And it, like I said, it does dry, but not where you feel like you can't move. And then you take it off and your skin just feels so clear, and your pores feel a lot less congested and more pure. So yeah, this one definitely does the job, and I'm really impressed because also it's not too harsh that you can't use it every day. And you can tailor it to your needs. So I have quite combination skin, so sometimes I do like to leave it on for those extra 2 or 3 minutes. But if you've got kind of more drier or normal skin, or you don't want to use it as a mask, then you can literally just pop it on, add a bit of water, and it goes milky, and you'll still get that clean, clear skin. Okay, and then next up I'm going to mention this one, which is my holy grail cleanser that I will forever be in love with. So this is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. Now, I'm sure you have heard of this, and I think it's been everyone's ride or die at some point. And the classic pump packaging, and yeah, it comes out creamy, and then you pop it on and it kind of melts into your skin. The smell is gorgeous. It's really nice to use in night time. It's really calming. It's got chamomile, eucalyptus oils in there. Yeah, and I just adore this product. Every time I'm suffering with a breakout, or certain times of the month if I'm getting a hormonal breakout, I always go to this, and I always like to make sure I've got one in my cupboard for emergencies, because it just calms my skin. And you know when you get a product that just works, like this is that product, it just works with my skin. And yeah, it calms my skin, calms redness, and it was one of the first cleansers I actually used when I started wearing makeup and when I was a teenager and started to get into skincare, and I've never looked back. I just adore this product. And then with it, you usually get the muslin cloth, which I also wanted to talk about, muslin cloths, because I feel like a lot of the time they get overlooked. And I personally love them. I think they're such a good product to actually pair with a cleanser to make it more of a gentle exfoliation. So whatever product you're using, you can make it more into an exfoliator, like a gentle exfoliator, with this cloth. I just find it works so well. And yeah, it's nice because you can use these cloths and use them kind of I don't recommend using them kind of rubbing them vigorously because it can be damaging to the skin, but you can use them as often as you like, as little as you like, and I just feel like it's a really easy thing to add onto your cleanser to remove it, but definitely makes a difference. So yeah, they're really nice to use because you can get lots of different ones that are kind of gentle or maybe a bit more abrasive, but personally I really like the Liz Earle ones. I feel like they're the perfect in between, and yeah, you can pop them in the wash as well and they come up good as new. I've gone through a lot of these during my years, and I'm sure I'll go through many more. Okay, and then last but not least, in terms of cleansers, we have this one, which I'm sure, again, if you're a fan of Beauty Pie, you would have heard about. So this is the Beauty Pie Plantastic Apricot Butter Cleansing Balm. So this is it, and you obviously get a massive pot in here, which it's such good value for money if you're a member. And then you also get a cloth in this one too, and I have used this cloth and it is really good quality. But yeah, I wanted to mention this one. Firstly, it smells amazing, but also I wanted to mention it because I wanted to talk about oil-based cleansers and cleansing balms. Now, I personally am such a big fan of cleansing balms. I feel like they add a real luxury to my skincare routine and really help me wind down at the end of the day, especially when you've got quite a lot of makeup on and you want something to really melt in, not to be too abrasive or irritating, but really melt in the skin, go deep in the pores and remove that makeup. Cleansing oils and cleansing balms will be your best friend. Yeah, they just work really, really well, because obviously being oil based, oil can penetrate deeper into the skin than water based products, so they are going to give you a really deep cleanse. So say I was wearing makeup, my usual nighttime cleansing routine would be to go in first with a micellar water and get that top layer off and the majority off, kind of around the eyes and everything, and then I would usually go in with this cleanser or an oil based, and then usually I would do a double cleanse with an oil based cleanser, or sometimes I'll use an oil base and then a bit of a lighter foam based cleanser. But yeah, I would usually do a double cleanse, and especially use a muslin cloth as well, just to make sure that's all off. So yeah, they're definitely worth buying. You can get pricey ones that are more, I think, like the Eve Lom, the Emma Hardy ones. They're really they're quite a bit more pricey, but I feel like you can get really good ones on the market that are a bit cheaper as well. I feel that this Beauty Pie one, like I said, if you're a member, is amazing price, and I personally prefer this to any of the high-end cleansing balms I've tried. I think the Body Shop do a really nice one as well, that is quite reasonable. I haven't tried that, but I've heard really good things. So yeah, if you're looking for a bit of a deeper cleanse, if you wear makeup regularly, and also you want something that's going to add a little bit of luxury, I would definitely purchase a cleansing balm or butter. And yeah, a lot of the time people with oily skin can be a bit worried about using oil-based cleansers, but I would just say, like, it's fine, they're fine for your skin. I mean, like I said, I have combination oily areas here, and I think that, like, they don't cause me breakouts as long as I remove them properly and then follow with a good skincare routine afterwards. And obviously I would say don't use them every night if you find that you are really oily. Just use them kind of when you want a bit of a deeper cleanse or you're wearing heavy makeup. But yeah, I find that if I'm wearing makeup and I use an oil-based cleanser, it gets it off a lot better than other cleansers do. Yeah, I am always on the hunt for new cleansing butters and balms, and I think they're definitely a product that you will be glad that you introduced to your skincare routine. Okay, and then last but not least, I just thought I'd add this product in as like a little add-on kind of cleansing accessory. So this is my trusty Clarisonic cleansing brush. Now you can get lots of different heads for it. This one's a little bit dirty now, but I think this is the deep cleansing or deep pore cleansing brush head. But yeah, like I said, you can get lots of different ones. I've been through my fair share of these heads in the past, but yeah, this one is basically rubbed off now because I've had this a long time. I got this when I first started using makeup and getting into skincare, but this one I think is the Aria one. I'm not sure they still do it, but they've got loads on their website. And yeah, Clarisonic used to be a big kind of brand, everyone went crazy for them, and then it kind of got switched up for the Foreo cleansing brushes and a few other brands. But yeah, I personally love mine. I'm not gonna lie, I actually stopped using this for quite a while, like a good year or two I'd say. I used to use it religiously, morning and night. I was obsessed with it. And then I just kind of stopped and I didn't use it for a good while, and then I found it again a few months back. I think it was end of last year now. I found it again. I thought, right, I'm going to start using it again, and I use it usually every evening or every other evening, and I don't know why I stopped. I found that since I've started using it again, it's definitely helped prevent breakouts, and I also find that it helps the cleansers actually work better, so they go deeper into the skin, and I just feel like it makes their benefits work better. And also it's really nice because you can use it as kind of a cleanse and exfoliation in one. And yeah, I just apply the cleanser onto my face and then massage it in. So yeah, it's a 1 minute cleanse and it will bib after each section. So it's 20 seconds on chin and nose, 20 seconds on forehead, and then 10 seconds on one cheek and 10 seconds on the other cheek. And you literally just turn it on, and you can change the intensity too. So if you want more of a generic cleanse or a deeper cleanse, just pop it on and then literally just go like this. I actually filmed a video a few weeks ago when lockdown started of a DIY facial that I like to do at home, so I'll link that down below because I used this in that video and showed you how to use it and everything. So yeah, I'll link that down below. But yeah, I'm so glad that I found this again, and I feel like a lot of the cleansing brushes can be quite scary because you think, oh, they're quite expensive. I know there's mini ones that are a bit cheaper, but yeah, I think it's something that you should definitely look into investing if you want to invest in skincare. I mean, you can get by without them. Like I said, I had a good year or so where I stopped using mine. You can use muslin cloths if you want to start out with something cheaper, but I feel like if you want to invest in your skincare for the long run and you want to kind of get something special that you have invested in but know that it's going to be worth it, then they are really a lovely product to use. And just again, change up your skincare routine a little bit, make it a little bit more funner, and just make your cleansers work even better really. So yeah, I do love this one and I'm glad that I've started using it again. Okay, so that is the end of this video and the first video of my skincare diaries. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you found helpful, if you have any other questions on cleansers or anything like that. And also please keep an eye out for my other videos in this series. Feel free to send me any questions as well. I'll link my Instagram down below so you can DM me on there or comment down below any future questions you have for certain skincare products that I'm going to be doing. So it could be toners, serums, exfoliators, masks, all that good stuff. I'm excited to be uploading these every Sunday now. I thought it'd just be nice to do a video that's dedicated to each skincare step. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see more from me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.